Hello and thank you for joining us at PerformA-Bid.com, where estimates made easy is our business. I'm Davis Rogers, your host. I'm going to be showing you how to use PerformA-Bid.com in your estimates with PDF files. If you get a set of plans from your architect, or you're taking pictures with your cell phone, or cropping the floor plans off the internet that don't have any dimensions, this is how you can scale that out and get a price for what it's going to cost to build that product. So what you want to do is head over to the website called tracker-software.com. Go under the products and downloads section. When you get to that point, you will get to this web page here, and you want to hit that download button right there. Once you do that, open it up, and you will now be able to open up your PDF files with this viewer. It's free of charge. And so you should see something like this when you open up a PDF file. And it's the Exchange Viewer. It has a big eye with a red symbol underneath the eyeball there. So the tools that you want to be able to use inside of this, which it has quite a few different tools that you can entertain, establishing your own signature, zoom in, zoom out, rotate, things like that. But these are the three that we are going to focus on. This is a pentagon shaped area, a broken pentagon shape for your perimeter, and then a distance tool for doing distance. That's kind of a zoomed in close-up look at that, what it looks like. Now when you click on these three different tools, that's when your scale will pop up. If you're clicking on any other tool in this product, the scale will disappear. This will not be there. So as soon as you click on that, this is made available to you, and you will make the adjustments accordingly. So certain sheets of paper, you'll see maybe a 1/4 inch per is equal to 1 foot. You would say 0.25 inches equals 1 foot. Change this meter to foot, and you're ready to begin. So that's it. I'm gonna literally just walk you through a quick example to give you some feeling of how this tool can help you with your takeoffs. Now here we have a set of plans, and as a matter of fact, I think I have the same set here. I do. So notice the square footage of this particular project is 2,350 square feet. So it's coming with the territory of the information, which sometimes you'll have that and sometimes you won't. But this particular example is to show you how you can bring in a set of plans that are not to scale, and I'll show you that. So when I hit this distance tool, notice that the scale window shows up. So you want to put whatever your scale is needed to be. 1/4 inch to a foot works pretty good for the size of paper that we're going to be using. And let's click here and see what we've got on this particular example. We'll bring that down here, and I double click on it, and we are at 60.67. So this particular drawing is all ready to scale. It's not really going to benefit what I'm trying to illustrate to you with the ability of this tool. So I'm gonna try this one. I think this one is not to scale, so I'm gonna take the same measurement here, click, come over, measure from this point over. Okay, and I double click, and notice this distance is 21.41. Now we need it to be 61 feet because that's what came with this particular set of plans, and we know that's the distance here. So what we would do, the little trick we would do here is we'll say, okay, 61 divided by 21.41 is equal to 2.84. And therefore what we want to do is come down to File, Print. We want to go to the Q. I use the Qt PDF Writer for an output. And I want to increase the size of this drawing by 284%. Okay. You also have the ability to make it landscape or portrait, which I think I'm going to make it portrait for some reasons that I just feel like I do need to do that. And I'm going to use a architectural B paper. See how that works out. Okay, see how it cuts it off here? So that's not what I want to use. I'm going to use architectural C paper. And hit OK. Okay, now, yeah, that's what we're looking for right there. So when I hit print, and it's gonna ask me to save this file, and I'm gonna save it under job number. Make it 7 because that's a number of perfection. And now let's open that file back up, number 7. Zoom out, and here we have it. Okay. Now, excuse me. We now can test our efforts here, and let's measure this distance again. See what we get. Come all the way across to here. All right. 62.47, 61. Not bad, right? It's scaled. It's really kind of one of those things where, okay, we did what we needed to do here. So I think that's gonna cover it. If you wanted to do the area, okay, click on the area icon. It says that it should be 2,350 square feet as an area. So just to give you a feel for what the product can do, let's just click around the living area of this project. Let's see what we come up with here. Almost done. I'm going rather quickly with it, so it may not be as accurate as would be if you really wanted to get it nice and perfect. Okay. All right. So I'm going to right click, and it's got me at 2,540. I normally get better results than that, so unfortunately I'm going to do it again and cancel this because I have found it to be a lot more accurate than that. And one thing I did do differently in the past is I would use the center of the wall instead of the outer perimeter of the wall. I have just found it to be have a lot more integrity in my results. So I'm going to give that a try. I want you to have a really good experience with using our product. But after you get this area and perimeter information, what you do is take that information and run over to PerformA-Bid.com and plug your values in. Choose the project type that you're dealing with, of course. This could be, for example, a one-story on a slab that's vinyl siding, or it could be a product that's on a crawl, this brick. But just choose your project type. Go to step 2 after you've plugged in this perimeter and area data, and you're going to get a full-blown estimate for everything that's involved in this this project. All right, so we're getting 2,452. Um, I, I say that's not good. I mean, that the scaling should have been tighter. Our scale was off initially anyway. If I double click on the scale, we weren't getting really a really powerful. But it was pretty decent. Don't get me wrong. But it's just I've got much better results on the area tool. But that's how you would do it, and it's just that simple. As you get more and more comfortable with it, you'll get some good results. But the idea is you can use this tool to get your takeoffs, and if you wanted to, for example, give this a shading, okay, you can come in and do that, and kind of color code it and say, okay, well, that was that, but what about the garage? So you can come in and get your takeoff for the garage in different locations throughout the project, and once you're done there, you can color code your way around throughout the project. So it's really not, it's not hard, and it's free, which, the more things you can get free that has good quality. I mean, typically a lot of stuff isn't free, but when it can be free, it's good. It's really a blessing. So there you have it. You click on each one and it'll tell you what the area is for those particular locations. 2,350 is what we should have. This is 2,380. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I did something right and didn't know it. Oh, I did a little mess up right here. Okay, so, but still, here you go. There you have it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. But again, take the perimeter and the area from this tool and plug it into PerformA-Bid.com. Okay, it's estimates made easy. You just plug it in once you go to the website and look at the video on how to use this portion of the tool. It's pretty straightforward and simple. But choose your project type and plug in your area, perimeter, number of stories, courses, your ceiling height, your referral code. If you want to entertain that, and hit the submit button. You're done. Okay, so I just don't think there's much else I can expose on this particular video on how the PDF viewer works. But as far as I know, but of course, let's see. So when you finish clicking around with your area tool, and I'm just going to kind of come down here and run around the block. Notice when you right click, you're disconnected. You have all your information right here, so you can now use your notepad and maybe grab the information. Okay, so for example, go ahead and do your right click, hit your notepad, and grab the information before you see. If you go in and out, the numbers are changing, so you need to be careful with that. Make sure you are where you want to be here, and then do your right click to get out of it. Get a snapshot of where you are, 8194 for the perimeter, and just immediately type that in when you hit your notepad. And so you can type 8194 and 284, 284.73 for the perimeter. See, now what happens is if you right click and um, you choose to go ahead and hit complete, what happens is this area window shrinks and you lose all of the detail. Okay, so other than that, I think you covered all the bases with this tool, and I think you're pretty much good to go. Um, if you have any questions or anything like that, just give us a call, or support at PerformA-Bid.com, and we'll try to answer any questions that you might have. But I think at this stage you are equipped to be an expert in the area of estimates, because we've got your support. Again, here at PerformA-Bid.com, my objective is to make estimates easy. All right, thank you so much. Have a blessed one. Talk to you.